sorry, I'm from Congo.
Yeah, Anthony Beckerdermo. I like him, morale, Anthony Beckerdermo. Yes, the fact say saying from Congo, Tony, that part I like that part. But I sure say maybe because say England no invite him again.
Yes. When front's not ready to go back now.
Maybe that because say England no call him again and I saying from Congo. But I like the fact say yes, understand say yes, him from Congo. Because why? His parents are from Congo. So for me, I could just say wish them all the best. I want to see Congo today, DR Congo pick the World Cup ticket today. Me, I support them to pick that World Cup ticket so that we Nigeria, our Super Eagles players go know waiting they miss. Because when you see a country where we come out to you for World Cup playoff, finally that same country come pick the World Cup ticket ahead of Ona because Ona don't do there again because they remove Ona from the World Cup. Ona go know waiting Ona miss for that World Cup proper. So for me I support DR Congo to pick that World Cup ticket. So for me, I wish them all the very best because you don't take when they play for World Cup last. It's been long.
You miss Eagles.
I mean, DR Congo.
1974.
It's been long. That should be over 50 years.
That's about 54 years.
Over 50 years.
My maths is good.
Over 50, about 52. Yeah,
about 54.
54, yeah?
Yeah.
You don't take. So you don't take.
1974.
Yeah. You don't
1974
take.
World Cup.
You don't take. So for me, I support them to pick the World Cup ticket today, and I wish them all the very best.
One man agrees with you. One man feels that if we miss out, maybe our eye go open. Look, we use the disappointment of missing out of the World Cup to re-energize and come back stronger for the World Cup in 2030. There's a World Cup every 4 years.
Yeah.
James Peters is a former national team coach, and this morning he's telling the leadership of the Nigeria Football Federation to use the disappointment of not qualifying for this World Cup, another World Cup, to fuel their rebuilding process. Maybe this one self could ginger us. James Peters this morning on the Sports Machine.
We have a lot to learn. We must start in time. We don't wait till time at the nick of time. Start preparing. It's time to start preparing. Building the team that will represent us in 4 years to come. But we will wait until it's 2 years, 1 year to go. In the competition, we don't do anything. We have to assemble a team and be training them intermittently, preparing for the World Cup. It's not really doing 2 months and 3 months. Now that we have crashed out, we will not depend on most of these boys again. Because by the time it's 4 years, some of them must have aged. Some of them must have lost form. Some of them must have had injuries. So we start preparing young boys, preparing them for the next World Cup in 4 years' time.
Manuel Sabi, we have to go for another break. When I come back, I would expect you to break it down very, very nicely. I said something. In 4 years' time, in 2030, a player that is 26 will be 30. A player that is 30 will be 34. We need to start building for the future. Manuel Sabi, let's go for that break when they come. Start the building and the rebuilding process for 2030 because players go down age by 3 years and by 4 years by the time the World Cup comes in 4 years' time.
I agree with James Peters, Anthony. I agree with 100%, Anthony. 100%. Because if you look from now, we did 2026, by 2030, most of our players, once they did 28, go there like 32. The ones who did 29 go there like 33. So now the time to start to rebuild. Bring in some of these young players when friendly games day or qualifying games day. Give young players at least 2 or 3 of them. Give new players opportunity to come in and also see them. Because if you don't give them the opportunity, how you want to see them? How you want to know how good they are?
Maui Sabi, let's look at the players in camp. Francis Uzoho is 27. Francis Uzoho will be 28 this year. He's 27 right now. He'll be 28 this year. Maduka Okoye is 26. Maduka Okoye in 4 years' time will be 30. What will be named? Adebayo Adeleye is 25. In 4 years' time, he'll be 29. Semi Ajayi is 32. Bright Osai Samuel 28. Zaidu Sani Sanusi 28. Bruno Yemechi 26. Igor Ogbu 26. Emmanuel Fernandez 24. Nwaiwu Chibuike is 22. Wilfred Ndidi, captain of the Super Eagles, is 29. Man Sabi. Frank Onyeka 28. Rafael Onyedika 24. Dele Bashiru is 25. Alex Iwobi is 29. Man Sabi 29. Moses Simon is 30. Samuel Chukwueze 26. Ademola Lukman is 28. Paul Onuachu is 31. What is his name? Chidera Ejuke is 28. Akko Adams 26. Philip Otele, who just joined the team, is 26. Yida Saw is 25. If you go back to Stanley Nwabali is 29. He'll be 30 this year. Man Sabi, these players are aging.
You see, now what James Peters they talk about that, and for me, I agree with them.
This would have been the best time to go to the World Cup.
I agree with them.
So we have to face them out.
They don't miss out on the World Cup this time around. For this World Cup. So the next World Cup now in 2030. So we need to give other young players opportunities to come in. Make we see them. We need to start to rebuild from now, whether we like them or not. We need to start that rebuilding process now. We need to start them now before 2030. And how won't take do them? You must give other young players opportunity. Give them opportunity to come in. It is very simple. I had to get my opportunity in 2001. I got my opportunity that for qualifying game proper, AFCON qualifying game proper against Zambia. I get my opportunity, and they play me, and I use my opportunity. I use them well.
One man agrees with you this morning. William Truss Ekong is a former captain of the national team of Nigeria. He says now is the time to start planning for the future.
We have to look and have a serious look about the structure that we have in Nigeria in place, and really preparing for long-term success. When we see some of the nations who've done so well coming out of the continent, they have put the right structure in place 10 years, 15 years, and not just relied on maybe the talent that we have in Nigeria, because I think that is not really a conversation that we can have. There's an abundance of talent, discovered and undiscovered, and what we see in the best leagues and some of the best players in the world, including the likes of Victor Osimhen, one of the best strikers in the world, Ademola Lookman, what he's doing at Atletico Madrid, but I could go on and on. Also players that we see week in, week out in the Premier League, but it needs the right underpinned structure to continue with that.
Man Sabi, Victor Osimhen that he mentioned is 27.
Yeah. By 2030.
By December, he'll be 28.
28 this year.
By the World Cup time, we'll be 31.
He'll be 31. Yeah, he'll be 31. I just hope the NFF. I hope say that they look into that case as well. Look into that, make them understand. Say yes, some of these players, most of them, they age gradually. So by the next World Cup 2030, some of them no go dead there. So the best thing that to
most
start
of them
to
even
rebuild
now.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So the best thing that to start now to rebuild, start to rebuild from now. This is not the best time to rebuild. Some of these young players.
We get two advantage, or maybe not be advantage. There's a Nations Cup next year, and there's a Nations Cup in 2028. Maybe we can use those two Nations Cup to build a World Cup team for 2030.
Of course. Or the next, or the AFCON for next year. Yes. Right. So most of these players, give them the opportunity for next year. Then the next World Cup 2028.
No, the next AFCON 2028.
Next AFCON 2028. They use that one.
Build your
team gradually. It is very, very simple. Next World Cup now in 2030. We need to prepare and prepare well. We need to. If not, Anthony, it go hard us.
Let's go for a break. Will they come?
Which number be this? Who is this person?
Of champions, build for the future. The future is here. 090-44,889, 090-41,889. Hello. Good morning.
Uncle.
What's your name?
My name is Emeka Patrick.
Morning.
For me, GRC need to qualify for this World Cup. They need to qualify by all means. Make NFF be see, make they learn. Make they the team will not put us where they stand. They have to qualify. In fact, I will root for them today because all this all they pass through now. NFF they put us for this team. They don't get plan for Nigerian football. They don't get plan. That's why we always go down. Thank you.
Sports Radio. The match, of course, is today. Who go? DRC or Jamaica? Hello. It is your frequency of champions. We take this one. Hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is the Balitan, Ghana grandfather, London champion.
Okay.
I agree to man wants to be.
Morning, sir.
That's true, that man talk. Before 2030, they don't age. So that's it. So I beg, I want to ask you, man, where Sabi something. Man, where Sabi.
I didn't hear you.
I beg. Could they go bring senior man for your show? I know say don't bring her. Make you know how her plan, whether they go to come back for APF. I beg. It's very important. We miss our plan where we are. Bring her for your show.
Okay, sir. No problem.
Thank you. Yeah.
Mawe Sabi, did you say 52?
Yeah.
It's 52, you're correct. 52. 52 years that Congo have waited for this moment. Can they get it tonight? Imagine a country waiting for over half a century to reach the World Cup. May our case never be like that of DRC. Half a century, 52 years. Then they wait to go World Cup. 52. Plenty. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
This is Adoribu on the line again.
Go on.
To support man with Sabi on the issue of rebuilding the team. Get one particular team who we don't neglect, the under 17. We know what the under 17 do for the rebuilding process from the past. I want me to work on the under 17. Make the under 17 go back to how they used to be before, so that we know players who under 17 don't produce for us. So I would beg maybe NFF work on that thing so that they will become the best team again in the world. Thank you.
Sports Radio Brula FM, still the station. Indeed, this is the sports machine. Hello.
I'm going to feel good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Voice of Football United. I'm going to be this Otile one and all the courses.
Now new player for the team.
Which club do they play for?
They play for Germany.
So
what? What is that?
That one Udeze was left to you. Udeze, up Congo.
Up Congo. I tell you.
Udeze will tell you after.
Okay. He's a Nigerian. Now young man, they play for Germany, plays for Hamburg in Germany. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
They were not qualified for this World Cup. And then go miss now because we are fans of Super Eagles of Nigeria. Now our turn now to support any African country that is playing. I say just be for us to those who want to participate now it will pay. But Mawe I'm with you. We are rooting for DRC Congo.
Yes, sir.
We are rooting for them. That is why any match where they play, they can still us because at the end, people don't go to Brazil and penalty say come out. Now who win they go they talk. You understand? After the then Moshe when they say they support Damu Piqué, it's good though. But all those politics that when they play outside football so now put us away with you. Let what we play football league. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Of course, Otele na Port Harcourt boy. We go Europe and in a striker, now forward. Maybe we will see him today. We didn't see him against Iran. Maybe we'll see him today to feed Georgia. He play for Hamburg for Germany, and one of all those fringe players for the national team. We'll go for a break. When we come back, action will continue. His full name is Philip Powe Otele.